My wedding, that was in 1980. First thing we did, we went to the court in Cleveland, Ohio, and got our marriage license. And then at that time, his parents were still living in Hong Kong. So they were the one who did all of the arrangement. The first thing in a Chinese wedding tradition, you don't see the groom. And as the bride, so we sit in my parents' side of the family. At that time, my parents already came to America, so we didn't have a home in Hong Kong anymore. So I sat at my uncle's house. The tradition is for the groom to pick up the bride at the bride's house. The first thing that they would have to pass is the bridesmaid group. I had 3 bridesmaids, so he had to pass whatever games the bridesmaids chose to play with him. So he also had 3 groomsmen. Part of the tradition is the hongbao. They have to negotiate on the amount of dollars of hongbao. So that's cash based. What they did was $999. 9 means gao. 長長久久 is also another good luck charm in the Chinese culture. So they passed, they were able to attain the bride. And then after that, we have to do the tea ceremony with my parents at my house. If you have any elderly in the elderly generation, you have to give them tea, such as like my parents, our grandparents, and all the aunts and uncles, and older brothers and sisters. They take turns in accepting the tea. And then in return, what's nice about it, when we give them tea, they give us a hongbao. A hongbao is a red envelope that contains money or even gold jewelry. So we did it with my parents. My grandmother was alive at that time, and we did it with my uncle and aunt. We also did it with my older brother. And then after the tea ceremony, there's supposed to be a matchmaker. And her job is to say a lot of good luck things, poems, phrases. But in general, it all means good luck to the parents, to the brides and the groom, and then hope they have children very soon, and that type of good saying. After that, the matchmaker was supposed to hold a red umbrella to avoid the sun shining on the bride so that everything is within good luck. And then you go into a car. The car is decorated. It was like a Lincoln. And this is still the current tradition in Hong Kong. We tied a little doll with a wedding dress in the front of the car with ribbons and flowers all over the car. And I still have the doll. Another part of the tradition is called 三朝回門. After 3 days of the marriage, the bride is to return back to the bride's house. You bring roast pig, you bring in a roast chicken, ducks, and all that gift. But then in our case, because we were in Hong Kong doing our wedding, and we did it on the same day. After the tea ceremony, we actually went back to my house and do the 三朝回門 in a very quick way. Then we went to the reception hall at nighttime. That was probably about 5 to 6 o'clock. So we had our wedding reception at a restaurant. It's inside a hotel, brand new at that time in 1980. It's called the New World Hotel. All my family were there, my brothers and sister. We had about maybe 100 people. With my husband's side, they invited another 150. So altogether, we had 250 people. The MC introduced each person of the family, or if you have any special guests from the United States or Canada, they would introduce them. And then you eat. You eat a 10-course meal, which is very similar to the banquet in America. Chicken, fish, lobster. Chicken is a must. In Chinese, 雞 is 好世界. 好世界 means like you get a good life. And then you go to each table and have a toast. The bride, the groom, the parents from both sides, the grandparents, and then also the groomsmen and the bridesmaids. So it's a big group of people going to each of the table. Even our children today follow most of these traditions. 長衫 is a very traditional dress in the Chinese culture. It's tradition. In Chinese weddings, it's not uncommon. People change dress from start to finish. It usually involve about 3-4 costumes. They're all evening gowns or 長衫. I had 2 長衫, 2 red ones, And then I also have 2 evening gowns. I already have another red dress. It's very similar, but it didn't have any gold sequins on it. One day I was just shopping, I was walking on the street, and I saw this one. I said, "Oh, wow, this is beautiful." And my husband was with me, and he said, "Oh, just get another one then." So I got another one, and they look similar. They're both in red. Red is a very important color for a Chinese wedding, but this one have the special dragon and phoenix. By having the dragon and phoenix, it usually means that it's good luck, you're a pair for the rest of your life, and gold is gold. Chinese love gold. It brings in good fortune. So it's good fortune, good luck for the marriage. Why not? So I bought it. It was off the shelf, but they did tailor it for me. So they did do a little bit of an alternation. The bamboo in the Chinese culture, it usually means safety. A lot of Chinese family have bamboo paintings in our house. It means safety. On top of safety, it also means that in your career, you get one step and grow to another step and grow to another step and so on. And the other part is there's a word "fuk" on it. Fuk means lucky, fortune. So, of course, that's important for our marriage. We do respect to our ancestors by praying to them, by burning incense. I don't normally do it. I only do it on Chinese New Year, New Year's Eve, and on New Year Day. And we burn incense. We lay out 5 pair of chopsticks and 5 cups. We bring in chicken, we bring in fish, and we bring in pork, and we do our prayer and we do our respect to the ancestors. I've been doing that ever since, even after my children were born. I've been in America since I was 16 years old, a lot longer than when I was in Hong Kong. But I still consider myself Chinese. I will never forget that. But somewhat westernized. Our traditions is a little bit different than those Chinese back in mainland China. A lot of Chinese American follow these traditions because these are the ones that we learned in Hong Kong when we were growing up. We don't want to call ourselves superstitious, but then I think deep down we believe in these charms, good luck, things that will bring you and your marriage good luck. So we try to retain it. We try to influence our children. The purpose of us doing it is for my children to learn it. So it is important to me. It is part of my identity.